Nothing to be worried about. You seem like you're pretty good in social settings, so that should be easy. But all right. What is going on? It is Luke Snail, and you're listening to Palmetto 84.3. We have a special guest today, the Low Country James Bond, Mr. Shaken Not Stirred, 007.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me, man.
Absolutely, man. Like I said, when I first heard your music, I'm like, man, he's so talented. He's someone we got to have on here.
Appreciate it.
But honestly, I don't know a thing about you, so this is going to be awesome. Blank slate. So
Yes,
let's
sir.
start from the beginning. Where are you from, dude?
I'm from James Island, South Carolina, but I grew up in the Somerville area.
What was it like growing up there?
It was cool, stay out the way, play ball, hang out with a couple people.
Yeah, no. And that's a little ways away from like downtown. A lot of
Yeah,
rappers
it's like
I've
30
talked to,
minutes.
like North Charleston, West Ashley. I think you're the first rapper from James Island that we've talked to.
Yeah.
So how do you think your experiences growing up are different, from James Island versus like North Charleston or West Ashley?
It was just more country, it ain't really in the city like that. Ain't too much people, but that's how it really is. Ain't nothing too crazy out there.
What kind of stuff were you like into as a kid? What kind of stuff you getting into?
Making music, playing ball, shit. That was pretty much it.
When did you start making music?
The first time I was in the studio, I was in probably like elementary school. My pops put me in there. And then when I took it serious was like around 3 years ago. That's when I started taking it serious.
So you said your dad was the one who was like pushing you to get in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
What about you made your dad be like, all right, let's do this?
Cause he made music. They owned the studio, and we was in there every day pretty much. So I just fell in love with it then.
Yeah, no. What was your dad's rap name? What kind of music he made?
He went by Feeve. He made that rap, rap music. They had a group called GVG, QTP. So they was out there. They was from the island.
That's sweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they have some buzz when you were a kid?
Yeah. They definitely work with a lot of people.
Yeah. So what was it like seeing your dad, as a rapper, and then him kind of pushing you in that direction? What was that like?
Man, it feels good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It's one of the best feelings for real.
No, dude, that's sweet too. That's sweet that I'm a big baseball guy. My dad was a big baseball guy. So
Yeah.
for us to bond over that, dude, that's awesome. And for
Yeah.
him to push you to like get in the studio, dude, that's sweet.
It
I'm gonna
made
have
me
to
feel
look up
good.
some of his music and see if like I can hear any similarities. Obviously, music's changed since then,
Yeah.
but
I meant to bring you a CD actually. I got you next time.
dang, dude, that would be so cool. I would love to hear it. What you got to do is like rap over one of the beats that he,
That's what
one
I'm
of their
trying to
big
do.
songs or something. Sample it. That would be
Yeah.
crazy, dude.
We working on it.
Dude, that's sweet though. That is sweet though. So you said you were playing ball. What sports were you playing?
Basketball and football.
Basketball, football. What positions?
Football, I was linebacker, and then basketball, I was like I'm all over, 1 through 5.
Well, and you got like a bunch of like NBA references in your song. So
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, this dude either. And you look athletic, so I'm like, he's either playing basketball or is just a huge basketball fan.
Yeah,
Because man, it's
both.
like every song is like got one NBA reference. I'm like,
Mm.
man, I love those. I'm a sports guy myself, so I'm like,
Yeah.
I love those. But like he has to be a basketball player.
Yeah, for sure.
What kind of player were you? A scorer?
Yeah, I'm a scorer.
Yeah.
Some say a ball hog.
Yeah.
It is. I make them more than I miss.
Oh, well, I mean, that's pretty good then. I missed more than I made, so that's senior year, they're like, hey, you see that bench spot over there? Yeah. My cousin was really good, and he was younger than me, and he kind of like took my position. I'm like, you know what? You have it, because that was too big of a role for me. I can come off the bench and play defense, and I was cool with that. But so like your style of making music, you're kind of singing and a little more melodic rather than coming in with like no hook, like street rap, like we hear a lot around here. Where'd you get the singing voice from?
Man, I don't know. My mom used to play a lot of songs, singing songs all day long, you know, growing up, cleaning and stuff. So that's probably where. And I used to like Chris Brown when I grew up. That was my favorite first artist, you know.
Yeah.
First favorite artist.
Dude, no, that's sweet. I was like, I feel like I hear like, man, this dude could have been singing in like a church choir when he was a kid or something. Because like, no, you got a good voice.
Appreciate it.
Because you know how some rappers they'll like get in their melodic bag and like, I mean, I respect that all the way. But like some of them you can tell don't have like the, I don't know, fundamental
Yeah, I know
singing
what you
skills.
mean.
I mean,
Yeah.
like that's like if I try to get, I can't sing at all. But like, it seems like you actually like you can sing, like you know how to sing. I was wondering like if you had any like experience with like that as a kid or anything. It's just something you're born with.
Yeah, I guess you could say it's natural, you know.
It's natural.
I've been working on it, you know.
Yo, I mean, sure, yeah. It takes like it takes time. I think I've said this on one of my interviews before, but I saw this clip of like Young Thug, where he was like, it was like his raw vocals versus like when they're mastered. Like he just knows how to do his voice. Like I don't think Young Thug has like the best singing voice, like from a technical standpoint, but he knows how to work his voice.
Yeah, that's all it is. You gotta know how to work your voice.
So you said your dad was a big influence to you rapping. What other things made you want to take music seriously?
I don't know. I guess just trying it out, you know, seeing what I could do with it, actually.
Mm-hmm. So who do you listen to right now?
Right now, I don't really listen to nobody. Like, I just don't listen to no music at all. But sometimes I listen to Kodak or you got Rock Ken. You know, my boy D4 times rap, so I listen to him. You know, I'm trying to think of some more people. Chief Keef I mess with Chief Keef heavy. V's, you know, he got some rappers that's out there that I like.
Yeah, dude, for sure. All right, so Rock Ken, I've heard like a song or two, and I've seen him like pop up on like Instagram. Is he from like Atlanta? You know anything about him?
Yeah, he's from Augusta, I think.
Okay. Got you. Yeah, I've seen like his name around. I just haven't like got too deep into his music. That might be someone I gotta check out.
Pretty hard.
And you mentioned Kodak, and when I first saw you, I think I saw like the Underdog music video, and I'm like, dang, this dude reminds me of Hot Boy. But I'm like, is it just because of the Wicks, or does he actually sound like Hot Boy? Am I off base by saying that?
Bro, somebody be telling me that all the time, bro.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
You don't see it?
I don't see
really?
it. Nah.
I think I hear it too. And like, I'm not a huge Youngboy fan, but when Youngboy is a little more melodic, I hear glimpses of that in your music too. And that's like, I mean, that's popular down here. I say Youngboy's probably the most popular rapper. Everyone listens to him down here. So like, it's not a bad person to sound like.
Yeah, that's not a bad comparison, man. I appreciate it.
Not at all. So if you weren't rapping, what do you think you'd be doing?
I don't know. Probably be in the NBA.
Yeah.
Nah, but I don't know, you know. I like to try new stuff, so
yeah,
ain't no telling. Could be an actor. Could be, you know. I don't know.
Well, it sounds like you were put in the studio at a young age, so this was plan A from you from the jump. So
yeah, that's all I know, really.
I talked a little bit about the Underdog song. That's how I found you. I feel like that's like your breakout song. What was it about that one that was special, do you think?
I don't know. Probably my uncle just passed really when I made that song, so that was like one of those songs where I was really feeling that one. So, you know.
I feel like the lyrics are super like relatable to you and your career too. Like I do feel like you're the underdog. Like I said, like man, like when I heard your music, I'm like, how is he not popping more than he is? Because like I don't know, maybe people just gotta find you, but like
take time.
I mean, that underdog title is fitting for where you're at in your career right now, I feel like, you know?
Appreciate it. A lot of people say they like that one, so.
Yeah. But you got other ones that, like, as I kept listening to other ones, I'm like, okay, like 444.
Oh, yeah.
Hillary Banks.
Oh, yeah, I like that one, too.
FWB.
Yeah.
I Came From Nothing. Like, dude, seriously, it was, like, more and more. I'm like, okay, like, he's got
Appreciate
multiple where he can repeat it, and be consistent with it,
it.
because that's a big thing, it's the consistency. But what other factors do you think are important in like keeping your career going steady?
Just staying, well, like you said, being consistent, staying focused, and I don't know, just be yourself throughout the whole time.
When you say be yourself, how would you describe yourself? What characteristics would you say about yourself?
I'm a solid individual, stand on loyalty, and then I just try to do things for others that I would want to happen for me,
Yeah, no, absolutely. Absolutely. So who in your life do you feel like, was really there to support you, shape you to who you are now?
My dad and my brother. That's really it. I had a couple people in my corner that stay solid.
Yeah, yeah. So older brother?
Nah, younger.
Younger brother?
Yeah.
What's that like? What's that like having a younger brother?
It's cool. He only like a year younger, so.
Oh yeah.
We
You guys running around together.
Yeah. Just like that.
He plays sports too?
Nah, not really.
Yeah,
he do, but
right. Not for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. So like, you mentioned some of the artists that you listen to. Do you have any dream features? Anybody who you'd love to work with on the music side?
Yeah, you got a couple people actually.
Who's that?
Let me see. Rock can, hopefully I can go on him. I want one with Chief Keef too, like I said. Lil Papa, he pretty hard. Let me see. That's all I could think of right now. Polo G.
Polo G,
yeah.
Do you have like a favorite, like music scene right now? I know like, a lot of like different, like Detroit was blowing up, Atlanta's got always got its stuff, Memphis. Do you have one where you're like, oh, I listen to like a bunch of rappers from this area?
Not really, but my brother be putting me on that Detroit rap, and they be having some.
Right. No, I mean that's just like
they be
super
going
popular
crazy
right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that's definitely the wave right now. Everyone wants to sound like they're from Detroit. But honestly, that's a reason why I like you even more, because you're not just doing riding a wave or whatever. Not that everybody is, but
I know what you mean.
Like I said, like you're doing more melodic stuff versus that, no hook street stuff, and it's a nice like change, nice change of pace. Nice change of pace. So let's talk about your plans for like the future here. Do you have any like ideas about like albums on the way, anything like that?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it, but I want to get some more singles out there, get some more videos out there, get my face out there a little more, network some more.
For sure. Yeah, dude. Speaking of network, you just played live in North Charleston?
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I was out of town for that. I wanted to come to that so bad. I was out of town for that. What was that like?
It was pretty cool, getting on the stage, doing my thing. It's pretty fun.
What songs did you perform?
I performed Motion Picture, Hero, Came From Nothing, Overtime. I did two more. Can't think of it right now. Oh yeah, Planet of the Apes with my boy 4 times. And then can't even think of the last one.
No, that's a good list. You had a decent set then, a long set.
Yeah.
That's sweet, dude. What was it like? What was like emotions going on in your mind when you were performing?
I don't know. It was just like, it's really like second nature, I've been practicing, so it was like nothing,
No, for sure. So when you were a kid or anything, did you ever have to like go up in front of people?
Oh man, my dad kept the camera on us. So yeah, I was always in front of the people. My family, they did like talent shows every year, so we was out there competing. Still do that now, so.
No, that's awesome. That's awesome. So what about like your favorite food and stuff? What do you like?
I like poke and beans and rice. I like shrimp Alfredo. I like fried crab. That don't be busting. Pretty much it.
Yeah, I'm still trying to find like the best food. I love seafood.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's good seafood down here, but like, I'm trying to find some real authentic, like low country food,
You You gotta come to my mama's house.
And that's what everyone says. They're like, you know, I expect them. Oh, this restaurant. They're always like, oh no, you gotta come to my family, and they'll cook you. They'll cook you the food.
Bro, you wouldn't want to buy nothing else.
That's awesome, though, dude. That is awesome. Do you think coming up here in South Carolina has been like a challenge almost?
It's a little tougher to come out here because we ain't never had like that big artist that pop yet, you know. So, you know, it's gonna change soon though, because there's a lot of talented people in Charleston, you know.
Yeah,
sure.
no, absolutely. What about like James Island specifically? Do you feel like that's more of a like a hurdle to, you know, pass versus like a North Charleston or West Ashley?
No, I think it's all about the same, you know.
Yeah.
It's just it's gonna all pop, you know.
Right. No, and I mean they're not that far.
Yeah, it's
from
not
each
that
other.
far,
Like,
you know.
you know, you'd still know people from those places, probably. You know.
But I really grew up in the Somerville area though. That's why I stayed at. That's like 30, 40 minutes away.
Got you. And that's north of like Charleston, right?
Yeah.
Got you. So what's it? You said that was the one that's a little more country, or
Yeah,
James Island?
They both a little, you know.
A little more country than like Charleston, like downtown and North Charleston. That got you. But it seems like Somerville is like growing. Like people are moving out there.
Yeah,
to, like,
it's a bunch of people moving out. They building stuff every day, so it's getting bigger out there.
Yeah, that seems like a theme down here in general. It's just like people coming and building. I mean, I can't say I moved down here too, so I'm part of the problem. But it's like that just seems like.
Yeah, they're definitely moving out here.
Right.
Say it's a top city out here.
I mean, the weather's great. You can't beat the weather, man.
This last week though, it's been crazy though. That flip flopping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been raining.
Yeah, the storms at night and stuff. I'm like, is this normal? To like every day is hot, and then at night it storms, and it's like, this can't be normal. It happens every day. But wait, have you survived like a hurricane yet down here?
Yeah, nah, it wasn't too bad. It was one in like 2015 or something like that. But we had we went to Georgia for like, cause our power was off for like 2 days or something like that.
Yeah. So you went down to Georgia.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of the hurricanes, man. I don't know if I'm gonna like that, but
we haven't really experienced one too big yet.
So, what's your NBA team?
It was the Lakers when Kobe was there. You know what I'm saying? But I like the Warriors now. You know, Steph be going crazy.
Nah, for sure.
I like to shoot.
You don't like LeBron?
Nah.
Oh. You're one of those guys who thinks Kobe is like so much.
That's
bro,
how it is, man.
Not that I think Kobe is good.
Yeah.
But man, I think Kobe is a little overrated now. I'm gonna be honest. Mm-hmm.
Man, I don't know. I feel like LeBron disrespected Kobe by going to Lakers.
You do? You think that? I think LeBron went to the Lakers for Bronny, for his kid. I think Bronny wanted to be out there, and bro, I love LeBron though, cause you know he never is in any controversy or anything. You know, he seems like a great father.
Yeah,
like
great. He a great person. Like,
but I mean, I get why people. You know, like, and the debates are so fun. The debates are great. You know,
you gotta love it. You know.
Yeah. Can you just give us an inside scoop on, like, you said some singles are coming? Do you have an idea, like, how soon? Do you have any videos on the way? What are, like, your plans?
Yeah. I had a couple singles coming, probably, like, 2 weeks. I'm going to shoot probably a couple videos for past releases. And then my birthday coming up next month, so I'm going to drop something soon, you know.
Awesome, yeah. Well, and I feel like singles are kind of the way to go, especially, like, coming up. You look at, like, almost everyone who's came up in the last, like, year, and it's been mostly off of singles. And then they'll drop, you know, an album, which is honestly a good way to do it in today's market, you know?
You got to now. I just feel like that's the best way to go, you know?
Absolutely. Do you use, like, I don't know, like TikTok or anything for marketing? You on that at all?
Trying to, but I just started trying it. So I don't know. I'm not the best at TikTok. I don't really know how to work it or nothing yet.
Dude, I feel like it's hard for, like, you know, rappers specifically to, like, use TikTok as, like, a marketing. If, like, they drop a song and then the song is used by, like, a bunch of random high school kids or whatever, or
Mm-hmm.
middle school kids, then, great. But like, I just see artists all the time trying to use it as marketing. It's just so hard, dude.
Yeah.
It's so hard, and everything is like so oversaturated. So it's like hard to find a good way to do it. But if you get a song that can, like, other people can like do stuff too, then that's when it's like,
yeah,
but it's just crazy how the music scene has shifted and everything changes. There's always a new way to get heard and everything. But when you think about your career, where do you want to look back and be like, all right, like I can lay my hat on, like, all right, I did this, like your legacy?
I just want to, I don't know. Because, you're always going to want a little more every time, So it's like, but as long as I just put out, I don't want to say a certain amount of songs, but, as long as I stay consistent for a long time, see what I can do and see what my opportunities will take me,
Yeah.
So
just give it, like,
give it all
your
I
full
can.
effort.
Yeah. I don't want to look back and be like, dang, I wish I did a little more,
Yeah, just having no regrets and knowing, like, I did all I could.
Yeah.
Bro, that's a good mindset, because that's all you can control. You can't control how many people listen to it. You can only control. Bro, that's a great mindset to have. And that's a good, like, because that goal is not based in, like, numbers. You're like, that's on me. That's a me goal, not, like I said, you can't control who listens and not. That's a good way to set goals, is like, I'm going to do what I can do, and then whatever comes from that, great,
That's how I feel.
But we're going to wrap this up a little bit. Is there anyone you want to, like, shout out before we head out?
Yeah, shout out a couple of my boys, man.
Yeah.
Shout out Chavo, that's my brother. Shout out C4. Shout out Rax. Shout out D4 Times, Shout out Faisal. Shout out Hendrix. Shout out my mama and my pops. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
And we are here at Twin D First Century Entertainment. This is Palmetto 84.3. Thank you for listening.